Hello, hello. Welcome to today's reading. Today's messages. Let's tap into this mid Lionsgate portal that we are in currently. These messages are timeless whenever you're drawn to them. They're meant for you, but we are tapping into the energies of today. And today is the 1st of August. So, yeah, we're right in the middle. No, the middle is the 8-8 portal. So it's like I think like the July 23rd or something to August 16th or something. I don't know. There's a window of potency, and we are tapping into it. Oh, okay, we got 3 here. Let's see. Rebirth. This one and this one. Which feels right as we are splitting from one world into another. The energy of rebirth helps you to release old things. It helps you get familiar with everything new, thus enabling you to get used to your new reality. So like an acclimation period. Right? And then we have release. The energy of release reveals the real you and takes away the prejudices you have about yourself. In this way, and through the altered thought patterns, your brain triggers your DNA to develop further. Let go of the things that no longer serve you, and you will notice new doors opening up. Rebirth and release. Very important part of the birthing of the new. And communication. The energy of communication makes you aware that you are able to communicate with your body, thus understanding its signals and solving its discomforts. This energy brings both your body and your spirit into deeper contact with each other. There is no good or bad energy. Everything is just energy. But there are directions that you can put that energy into, direct it to fear or to love, right? And we want to foster, support, celebrate, strengthen, anchor all of the love train. We want to be conductors on the love train. Oh, we got 2 Degas and Anzus. Okay. So, yeah, these readings all seem to feed off of each other. They can stand alone on their own for sure. But if you are resonating with some, there's a good chance you may resonate with a lot of them. Hey, off you go. Hey, get your fluffy butt off of here. There's so many spots for you to be. Anzus, the highly intelligent raven, is always alert, and like the god Odin's ravens, Hugin, thought, and Munin, memory, who are his eyes and ears out in the world, he's always collecting information flying high. Oh, he's always collecting information, period. Flying high, he has clear sight over all. You can hear him calling out, cawing out, as he passes on messages of both good news and warning. Anzus is the rune of Odin, of divine breath, of all creation, and also called the messenger rune. In a reading, it brings a message of divine inspiration, creation, formation, and transformation. It indicates the strong presence of your ancestors and ancestral line. Anzus represents the arrival of a revelation or insight. Language, with all of its uses and power, is central to this rune. Communication. Okay, so there is communication coming through ancestors. So I'm really getting a sense of this need to release the old things and allow new information and access connection to your divine self, to your higher self, to your intuition, and to tap in, feel in, and receive the information that is coming from there, those realms. Communication insight, there you go. Divine inspiration, order, and true vision. Okay, and what was the other one? We'll have to go by memory. There we go. Degas, the butterfly. Change is dynamic and dramatic. Who could imagine the stunning butterfly would spring from the little caterpillar? Oh, you did? Oh, you're so cute. As the delicate butterfly unfurls their new wings, a new day dawns, and they are granted a new and higher awareness than they could have previously ever imagined. Below, their cocoon hangs in the place where before and after meet. Degas has a beautiful, brilliant, light-filled energy. It represents the awakening, the clarity that daylight brings. When this rune appears, there's hope and happiness, bold change, and a new beginning. It is a good time to start something new. Degas refers to a daily cycle. In contrast to longer, gentler time periods, like Jera's year cycle, Degas also speaks of balancing opposite forces, such as light and dark, mental emotional, masculine feminine, doubt and certainty. Keywords: breakthrough, awakening, enlightenment, balance point, and transformation. Okay, we are definitely shifting, releasing, and elevating, moving into a new timeline, onto a new world. Okay, there's like we're kind of, there's an overlay as these two worlds split, and so it's really important to raise the frequency so that we elevate onto the new world and leave the old world behind, the denser, heavier realm. Okay, and this doesn't mean to fake happiness and all this stuff. We're all in constant states of healing, and you need to feel it to heal it. So this is the allowing the release out of our bodies, right? That's the only way to release the things. So you got to heal it to feel it. And so so don't be afraid to feel all of the feelings, the grief, the anger, the loss, all of the things. The point is to feel, to release, and not to get stuck. Don't dwell, don't linger, don't wallow, right? Yes. Okay. Look at her. This is the equivalent of, I can't get up now because there's a cat on me. She's so cute. But seriously, this is not the time for snuggles. Okay? We're in message mode. But she is the promoter of the now. Staying in the now, being in the now. Remember to play. Remember to self-care. To nap when you need to cry when you need to. Right? What you don't release stays in. That's what it gets heavy inside of us. So you need to feel it, to heal it, to release it. Okay, let's see. What cards are gonna come in? Oops. Oh, what are we talking about? We got two flippers here. And one of them is love. Mims. Okay, and the Five of Cups. So this is consolidating the energies, going all in on the Two of Cups here, right? Got this figure here. They've got 5 cups, but they're leaving the 3 behind and taking those 2. They're putting their energy into the Two of Cups, which is love, which is union, which is beautiful. Okay, Mims, your butt is all up in our business here. So can you, oh, get out of here. Don't you get bitey with me. She's like, no, get out of here. She's trying to get back. little muskrat. Little muskrat. Okay. Here we go. Going all in, consolidating the energies on love, balancing, right? This is choosing love. This is choosing the love train. And there we are, in between worlds. Amazing. Okay. This is the old world, and our attention needs to stay fixed on the new world here. Okay, we don't want to get caught in this old world. I mean, I don't think we can. I think we've come too far to get caught in the new world, or the old world. But, maintain the frequency. This is why it's important to release those things, to feel the things, and to keep elevating your vibration. And you don't have to be all love and light and in denial of real raw emotion and feeling. I think that's what they call spiritual bypassing. I feel nothing but good things. Lie, 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 lie. Right? But when you feel it, to heal it, deal with it, and move on. Allow, release, move on. Right? Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness. We've got harnessing of the sun to make abundance. This is all of the abundance in the material realm. Okay, that is the most abundance that you can get in the material realm. Long lasting, right? This is the oak tree getting to its stage where it's blooming, and now every year it will continue to produce its fruit, right? And it's lasting generations, and generations are benefiting from it. Hey, get your no. Nice try. No, Mims. Okay. Distractions. Okay, so here we have the kind of world that you want to live in. I feel like it's directly affected to this love and this openness. This Queen of Cups, she's definitely going all in on the love. She is going and flowing, open and ready to share her cups. Okay, and then we have reaching your goal. So I feel like we're mostly on the new world, okay? And the Queen of Wands, she's passionate, confidently stepping forward, stepping out, being a leader, being a pioneer, being a stable presence in this realm. Okay. We got sparks of creation and patience. Okay, I feel like this is don't try to force creative things to happen. Allow and wait for them, right? Don't force it, allow it. When it happens, roll with it, run with it. Those creative sparks. But it's also this messages from the divine, right? Tap in, center, ground, inspired inspiration, action, right? And then we have the releasing, the honoring of the things that you're releasing. This is the acknowledgement to the things that have got you to where you are, but that no longer serve you anymore. And so we thank you with gratitude. Goodbye. And the moon. This is things yet to be revealed, right? These are things hidden in the shadows that we can only see when the time is right, when the light is right, when the moon when the moon something. I was going to do the Age of Aquarius, but I realized I don't know the lyrics. When the moon meets the seventh star and the sun looks like something. Yeah, see, I don't know the lyrics. Okay, we've got experience, okay? And this is going to be very, very helpful in the new world here, because it is through your experience that you are carrying with you the knowledge, right? I feel like the butterfly retains the memories of its life as a caterpillar. And this is what allows it to maintain its lightness, its appreciation and gratitude for flight, because I see you coming at this other angle here. And that's kind of the best benefit. That's the wisdom, right? This is the wisdom and acknowledgement of the past without, like, this caterpillar isn't bringing with it the cocoon, the chrysalis that it transformed in. It's birthing place, right? Once it leaps out into the air, it's gone, never to return. Or I don't know, maybe they come back, lay eggs. I don't know their cycle, okay? But you know what I'm saying. So your experience here, I think, is going to be an important factor, especially if you're in a leadership role of some kind, sharing your experience. Maybe you're sharing your experience of how to get to this world, this realm, how to maintain your frequency levels, how to release the things that no longer serve, how to recognize the things that no longer serve, right? So I feel like this is kind of part of it, because you are also acknowledging that those things no longer serve you, in the sense of, it's like rewriting your story in a way. You're not necessarily focusing and digging up old things from the past, but you're retaining the wisdom that came from those experiences. And with and through that wisdom, you are able to share and help others who may be going through similar things. We've got passion, passionate movement. Okay, and I feel like this is kind of what's going on over here. This patient and prepare, and then move on the sparks of creation, sparks of inspiration. Okay, and I feel like this is why it was important to release some of your cups, to reconsolidate your energies, right? To go all in on the 2 of cups and to leave those 3 behind, because you are creating reserves so that when the time to move hits you, you are full force, full steam ahead, full steam ahead. We've got the train analogy, the love train. Okay. Mr. Obsessed. We've got strength and the devils. Okay, this is a stronghold against the devils. And you know what? Devils can be more than just your doubts and your fears. Okay, I feel like they can be external things that present themselves, adversaries that come up against you. And this is a perfect opportunity for you to prove or to stand firm in the world that you want to be in, regardless of what devils appear. Okay, devils can also be distractions. They can also be other people's garbage that they try to impose upon you. And your resilience, your adaptability, your ability to maintain a firm standing footing in the love train, regardless of whatever adversaries present themselves. This is very important right now. Very important. We're broadcasting the world that we want to live in everyday actions. And so no matter what we see, hear, interact with, engage with, choose the love train. Okay? Mims, seriously. The heck? I'm trying to do stuff here. Oh, she's like, right here is where I'd like to be pet. Yes, I know. Okay. What else do we need to know about the love train? Mims is like, I'm on that train right now. Okay, really look in, consider, check in with how you're feeling, check in with whether or not you are feeling to heal or feeling to get that dopamine hit. Oh, the Emperor. So the Emperor came out upside down on top of this, considering where you're at, your emotions and stuff like that. Now, the Emperor speaks about active, going and getting it, making things happening, doing things for the good of all, making choices, negotiations, like all of this kind of active behavior. But the fact that he was upside down, that's kind of giving me this less action right now and more grounding in your feeling. Okay, so grounding is going to be super important. And releasing, there's going to be a lot of waves, vibrations, resonances of other people, of the old world, okay, of the fear train. You're going to be catching drifts, catching whiffs, seeing evidence, and they're all meant to hook you back. Okay, and so it's really important to, you can acknowledge, you can see, you can feel, you can allow, but then release, release, release. Don't hold on to it. Don't sew it into your Technicolor jacket that you are wearing every day. What was that? What is that one? Who flew over there? What is? Yeah, there you go. This is the, be mindful of your emotions. What you speak, what you feel has more power and weight. And I think it's just like that. It's like currency, or one of those video games, right? Where, oh no, wasn't it a thing? There was a thing where it was like jars. And every time you thought a good thought, you put this colored pebble in one jar, and when you thought the other thought, put the other colored pebble in, and then you see which one you're given more attention to. Or maybe that's something that you can do if you want. But think of that metaphorically in terms of which realm, which train we exist on. We want to make sure that all of our chips, or the most that we can possibly get, are in the love train and not the fear train. Yes. Okay, Mims. What is this? Oh my God. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, focus on self-care, focus on grounding, focus on your home space, focus on your immediate environment and making it as peaceful, cooperating, congruent with you and your new world, with the world that you want to live in. With the, what's this over here? The Ace of Cups was just sitting over there. Okay, this is how you tend your cup. This is how you fill it with the liquid sunshine. Okay, liquid sunshine are all of the love of vibration, all the love feeling, love action, love motivated thing. Love, 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 love. And here I thought you were a lady. Okay, because we've got messages on the way. We've got information coming. We've got communication. We've got an offer of some kind. So this could be the message that's coming in from your ancestors. This could be the higher self aha or sparks of inspiration that come to you when you still and quiet and tap into the high vibes. Something is moving. This Knight of Cups. Passionately moving in your direction. Mims. Okay, we got the Nine of Wands. So there's some fire movement. This is a spiritual garden and the tending of it. Okay, so again, this is validating the this coming from your spirit realm, this coming from your connection to your higher self, this message, this aha. Maybe it's even just the recognition of the two trains and your conscious awareness of, in every moment, which train are you riding, right? And this new world, we want to be on the love train, okay? Because the King of Pentacles is there and he is waiting for his queen. Okay, we got counterparts, divine counterparts. So this is solid, balanced connection. Yes. And then we've got luck and overflow, lucky overflow. And this is part of the perks of being on the love train. Okay, the universe conspires in your favor. Things work out for you better than you could imagine. Your only job is to make sure you're on that train and you let everybody who works on the train to treat you really, really good. You know, you go to that's the work. This maintaining your presence on the love train. And then while you're over there, you know, you hear an announcement. Please proceed to the lounge. And then you get to the lounge. Surprise! It's a party! And it's meant to celebrate how awesome you are. Have some cake. And whatever else brings you joy. Right? Where the fear train, you know you're on the fear train when they're like, please proceed to the back of to the caboose. And you arrive there and you notice that, oh, you're no longer attached to the train. You're left behind. Or it's like, sorry, your ticket expired 3 years ago. And then they boot you off the back. I don't know. But the fear train, there's no cake on the fear train. Okay, we got the fast moving energy, okay, because I feel like the more momentum you maintain and on this love train, the faster it goes, the easier it is to recognize when you're on the wrong train. I mean, we all have free will, so you choose for yourself. This is why it's so important. This is why it's work, right? Because we have free will and we're utilizing our free will in every moment. And so, you know, it's like hopping from one train to the next, depending on how we're feeling or what we're doing. And that's fine while we're feeling it out and figuring it out. But at this stage in the game, on this channel, with our readings, it is very much, we're on the love train and we want to stay there because it's building speed, building momentum. And yeah, it's almost like this is that a couple readings back, I was speaking about living as if you know that there's a surprise party being thrown in your honor and you just don't know when it's going to happen, right? And so you're living your life in this exciting anticipation, excited anticipation, right? Where every time you're going around the corner, you're like, is this it, right? But you're also not disappointed when it's not it. You're just like, oh, not yet, right? Because we want to keep that. And that helps you keep the vibe going. And so now being on this love train, knowing that this energy is moving fast, I feel like now we know that the party is at like 5 o'clock and it's 2, right? And we just have to wait out just a little bit longer and then we can go to our party, right? Okay. Okay, Mims. Hey, don't get sassy with me, Missy. Hey. What do you think this is? You've already totally taken over this whole reading and now you want to mess with me? Okay. Let's see what the crystals have to say for us. What they can offer. That one. Sorry if I keep smacking the microphone. I'm not sure if I do or not. It's just in a weird spot and it's kind of floppy. Okay, look at this. 33, master number 33, and it looks like gold to me. But I'm not too blind to see that you look like gold. Oh, you look like gold. Okay, I think that's Ben Harper. Okay, abundance. Okay, see what I mean? This is your party right here. Joy, receiving, reward. Abundance is the feeling of fulfillment that comes with having enough of something you value. Often, abundance is related to financial wealth. However, it applies to all areas of your life. It could be as simple as appreciating the air you breathe and the fact that you are alive. Feeling gratitude for the many gifts of life expands positive energy into the universe. The law of attraction will continue to bring more of these feelings and experiences into your life. Know that your intent to create abundance is manifesting into form. Ow! And that gratitude, get out of here! Sorry. Where are we? The law of attraction will continue to bring more of these feelings and experiences into your life. Okay, sorry. Feeling gratitude for the many gifts of life expands positive energy into the universe. The law of attraction will continue to bring more of these feelings and experiences into your life. Know that your intent to create abundance is manifesting into form, and that gratitude and appreciation are the keys to aligning your thoughts, actions, and emotions. You are celebrated for transforming in harmonious energy and embracing positive self-expression. Enjoy the fulfillment you so richly deserve. Okay? Beautiful. And in this transforming in harmonious energy and embracing positive expression, this does not mean skipping over the feel it to heal it and release it part. Okay? No matter how bad it feels, you need to let it out. Right? That whole like idea of like bottled emotions, right? That's where you want to feel a thing, but then you stop yourself, you push it down, and you pretend like it doesn't exist. Except it does. It's like a brick in your energetic field, and it's literally weighing you down. So you get to your positive self-expression through healing and release. Through healing and release. Yes, it's like, well, that was going to get graphic. Okay, I was going to like having, a loved one who has passed on and they are just in your living room, right? And you're grieving and you're grieving and you're grieving and you're grieving and you're feeling it. And every day you're looking at it and seeing it. And, and the bodies, they're no longer there. Their spirits moved on. Now it's just their vessel and it's rotting. And you need to deal with it. You need to take it, clean it, bury it, and feel the feelings of loss, of grief. And it's a wave. It comes and goes. And this is why it's important. Allow it when it comes, but let it go when it goes, right? Don't hold it. Don't stay with it. Don't sit with it. Don't let it become part of your living space. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but it's a crazy mess. Thanks to the mimmers. Okay, I think what we'll do. Let's go to the power deck. I mean, it's been giving us the goods here. This here power deck. So it's definitely going all in on love, on the love train. Recognizing you've come so far. It's moving. It's happening. We got a lot of the fast moving energy here. We also have the being an overflowing cup, being careful what you intend, what you speak into existence. And we've got counterparts. So this is also about landing on the other side, reaching the destination and having a very solid footing while you're there. Eventually, you won't have to worry about which train you're on when. You'll just be all in the new world. And she's back. Okay, I think that these ones, it's hard not to. I'll just look away. Just one card. Thank you. Humor. See? Humor, fear, and anger awaken the power of your will. In the juxtaposition of realities, isn't that interesting? Find truth, as in the primitive positioned in the wilderness of the urban setting. Oh, aha. See how you have chosen your illusions as others have, and seek to feel the laughter that holds together your daily dream. Self-importance blinds you to the source of joy and humor. Awaken the power of your will and find your joy and your laughter. Awaken your sense of humor. Okay. Let's consult the book. 45. The painting is called The Time Machine. Life is often surreal, with aspects of the primitive juxtaposed against the realities of our current civilized life. We need our sense of humor to remember that it is dangerous to be caught in the dream, to lose the understanding that the reality of life as we know it is only an illusion. One day we will awaken and understand what we have really come here to do. If we lose ourselves in self-importance and ego, we can lose our sense of humor and our understanding of truth and reality. This is an East card. It is part of your process towards illumination. It is the card of the mind, or in this case, perhaps, of losing the mind, setting the mind aside, and living in that state of humor that puts everything in perspective. Humor takes you back to your beginnings. Okay. Okay. But this juxtaposition, right? This is the fear train and the love train. And I'm getting the sense of don't take yourself so seriously that you lose your connection to love. Let's take kitty card, even though we've got the cutest kitty already on the board, and she's wanting of the attention. Oh yeah, just wanting the attention. Okay, that's too much. I'm just gonna take the one that is left over, this one. Night Magic. And peace is on the bottom. I'm gonna take that one too, because it stood out to me. Okay, meet Vespertine, no sleep for the wild. She is a swirl of creativity and nighttime escapades. She is pure nocturnal playfulness and mystery. Going out at night is not only for the young, night magic is for everyone. Explore the night, go out dancing or walk under the stars, gather with your friends and talk into the wee hours, sing and play music under the moonlight, stay up to watch a meteor shower or a lunar eclipse, see the sun rise while the world sleeps. Watch your perspective expand and shift. You have more energy than you believe. Okay. And peace. Meet Serena. She will guide you to the sanctuary at the center of your being, the place of stillness in the midst of the flowing river of life. She knows the language of forgiveness and acceptance. If you are quiet for a moment and let your heart soften and open, she will teach you these true words so that you may rest your mind in the abode of peace. We cannot control the actions of others, but our perspectives, our feelings, and our choices remain in our power. Choose to be at peace even as you work towards resolution, evolution, and change. Okay? The love train, aka the peace train. Okay, let's get some chimes. Oh, look at that. Look who came out to play. It's the train. It's the love train. Beautiful. And then we've got this plethora of abundance. The coral looks more like coral to me than a tree, but it is thriving, it is beautiful, it is abundant. Then we've got the butterfly. This is you leaving the branch of the old world and catching that beautiful current of wind into the new world. We've got the kitty. So this is trust your intuition. Okay, your intuition is going to be your guide. It's also this communication with your body, right? Check in with how you are feeling. The love train feels good. Okay, and the fear train doesn't. Yes. Okay, and then we have, what's this one? The crown, royalty. It's also this different color. What is that? What is this made out of? So royalty. Okay, I'm getting this sense of position. I feel like there's a position available for you in this new world that is royal. I think this goes along with the abundance. It might be royally abundant. Okay, and then we have the sunflower power. And this is giving me the Queen of Wands. Where is she? Mims, seriously. Okay. The Queen of Wands affirmation, confirmation. And also sun power, right? Sunflowers, there's such a flower of abundance. Like their centers, those are all seeds, right? And I feel like this is what you're tapping into with this energy that Mims is all over. This abundant energy that's waiting for you in at the destination that your train is heading towards. Okay, there's the reading for you today. And I can't show you any of it because this little muffin is sitting on top of it all. So don't worry about all the details. Trust that everything is working in your favor. Choose love every chance you get. Release all of the things. Don't be hard on yourself when you catch yourself feeling, feelings of regret or loss or mourning or any of the things that you wouldn't necessarily consider to be part of the love train, but compassion is a huge component of the love train. And you're also experiencing the physical realm, and all of its range of emotions is part of the experience. So don't deny yourself. Just be mindful on how long you dip in any of the pools. Okay, pick your analogy or metaphor of choice. Okay, there you have it. Thank you very much for being here. Little feisty Murdy Mitts can't decide which train she's on. 1 minute's love, the next minute it's Moida. Okay, yeah, there was almost murder. Ow, it's murder. Okay, I'll see you later. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. Hi. See, nice. Oh, No.